Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich, and how is everybody doing? Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. This is a post-commentary video because, first off, I wanted you here to get the 100 coins. You saw me die just now, but I made it to the slide, so this is where I start. But if I wanted to show you me getting up to the slide before dying, it would have added another 7 minutes onto this star. And since we have to go through the whole level and get all the coins over again anyway after we get down the slide, it just didn't seem to make sense to show any of the opening stuff. So, I mean, we have continuity. We still have 100 stars, which is where we left off, so... Yeah, I did two 100 coin stars right in a row, and they were both just really messy. And took a lot of attempts, and there were no funny deaths, and the commentary was me getting really frustrated and just like stopping talking. And it's messy because like when you're gonna eliminate stuff, it messes up everything. So anyway, so we got 49 coins off the slide, which isn't bad, right? And now we have 50. So yeah, the other one we do, because I can obviously tell you, is the Hazy Maze Cave, and it actually took me 2 tries beforehand where I got over 90 coins, and I'll try to explain what happened. And I'm sorry about this. I mean, I don't like doing this, but the bottom line is that now that I'm kind of out of my comfort zone in the game and the stars are getting harder for me, you know, this is a possibility for the long stars. You know, the stuff that I can cut down to 1 attempt at me getting it, not a problem. But these long 100 coin stars, they're an issue. And they're gonna be an issue. So this is really where I bit it most of the time on my attempt at this. So, which is understandable. I mean, jumping from mushroom to mushroom is hard. Unless it's, wait a minute. Unless it's level 1-3, right? Isn't that the Super Mario level where he jumps from mushroom to mushroom? I don't know. So anyway. But yeah, I mean, well, you know, like I said, you know, the stuff that's kind of continuous runs and things that aren't going to take me, like, on my bad runs, something like 17 minutes or whatever this star would have taken, that won't be a problem, but... And like I said, there won't be a lot of those, so... But whatever, you know, we couldn't keep efficiency going kind of at the rate we had it going, so... Sort of the nice things about this level is that when you trigger the star for these coins, there's no chance you'll hit it on accident. Like, no chance. If you accidentally fall onto that star, you were doing something nuts. Like, just nuts. And this level actually has a pretty generous amount of coins in it. So, that's not an issue. The issue is just that, you know, it's a lot of moving around, and it took some practice. If I had run a practice file on these, I probably wouldn't have had these problems. But some of these are so, for me, some of this stuff is so luck-based that really a practice file would do a little bit of good, but not a ton. Alright. It's kind of sad for a 100 coin star when you're, like, stomping on Goombas. You know, to get that 1 coin, and that's important. Yeah, that guy really, like... Those things that appear sometimes when you spend too much time in one place, those big black balls, those bug me out, because I don't know if I ever saw them before this run-through. Or at least never really paid much attention. So this is a nice place to get a 100 coin star, right? Right here, exact middle of the bridge. If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have saved the bridge star. Or the monkey star. So I jumped down here without thinking that I couldn't exit the level while I was swimming. Because you can't. Oh, nice. He burned us and we got his coins. The jerk. Alright, so now we'll exit the course. The jump there is because I paused and went through all the stars I was looking for, which is something I actually do pretty often and try to eliminate. Because it doesn't make any sense to like sit there and flip through them and go like, oh, we've got all the stars out of blah blah blah. Like, it made sense the first time I did it, but to make you listen to that over and over, it's just cruel. It's against the Geneva Convention. Alright, I actually ended up filming an entire... Okay, so because I got 90 plus coins in this level, I filmed an entire video of me doing this level and not getting a star. I was able to eliminate that entire video. That's really sad. Like, but again, that's the stage we're at. By the way, those guys that jump out of there, only the first one gives you coins. Otherwise, this would be the easiest 100 coin star ever. I had to look up stuff for this too, like mainly what I had to look up, because the path of the blue coins in the maze it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous path. So, but I mean I got it, so. So again, as we remember, Metal Mario doesn't breathe, so he can't die, or he can't choke. And I really hate the fact that those gophers or whatever they are don't give you any coins when you kill them. I mean, they're such a pain in the ass. They're worth some coins. And it took me a minute, too, with these bats. It took me a minute to realize that as Metal Mario, I could just run into them. But, there we go. They'll fly all over the place if you let them, too. I mean, they really will just, they'll go everywhere. So, yeah, you get to this blue coin block, and then the coin run is this way, and then there's like a stack of them here. That's all you really need to do. So I was pretty surprised by that. I really thought I was going to hit that guy while I was still metal. Oh well. Mario's always metal. Like Tommy Lee metal. I don't no idea what I'm saying anymore. Alright. And this is kind of, I mean, unless you've really got a handle on kind of wall jumping and kind of sequence breaking and stuff like that. This is a long level. There's a lot of parts to it. My big problem with this level was getting 90 coins and then going into the second part. The part where there's the thing swimming around in the water, and I didn't realize that there's a very easy way to get back. And there's a very simple way to get back. But if you don't take that way, it can be a little tricky. I fell down that hole that those boulders are falling down. I fell in that stupid hole multiple times. So that was me debating whether or not I wanted to check out to see if that question block had coins in it, and I decided it wasn't worth the chance of me dropping. Because I know how good I'm not at this game. That's the thing. I have to play it safe because I'm not good. Ugh. So now we just gotta find our way out. It'll be alright. And that's always rough for me too, but like, I got it this time. First try. Maybe it was the 3 fails before that did it for me. Most likely that was it. So there's another aspect of this. If I knew, like, if I were able to because there are eyes in this part of the level. There are these eye guys, like you see them. They're right there. Yeah, there they are. And you can you can get on the platform, and if you're careful, if you're really precise, you could run around them and get a blue coin. I can never make that work. Ever. Ugh. There's a lot of failure in this red coin thing, by the way. A lot of failure that I probably should have cut out. And I can't do that jump on purpose. That Mario, like, sideways crazy jump. And it's really handy. I mean, like, people use it really well. But, not me. Not me. I keep thinking there's somebody behind me, and it's because I'm like listening to the game audio while it's just a strange experience for me. All right, hit that thing. So this platform, I believe, disappears if you stay off it too long, but it didn't matter because I didn't jump. But it's a thing to note. And then it respawns over here. Although I think later in this run I realized that I don't even need to be doing this anymore. Like, because there are easier ways to get where you're going in this level. So I might as well do this. So how's everybody doing? We're fine, Vertical Sandwich! This is really boring! And because you're not playing, you have the same tone of voice all the time! That's true. It's true. It's hard to get excited about something you've already done. Although sometimes I do manage that on post-commentary re-records, but... eh. I'm telling you, that person behind me thing just driving me crazy. I just checked, like, turned around, opened the door, made sure somebody wasn't standing. This is the point where I was like, oh, maybe I can get back up there. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Yeah, this is it, where I'm just like, you could just wall jump up there, right? There you go. That was all I had to do that whole time. Just wall jump. You're gonna get to see that a couple more times too, because I think I fall off of here like a bunch of times. Watching Mario climb those poles makes me uncomfortable. Like, there's just something, it just looks creepy to me. I don't know what it is. It's like unwholesome. And see, that was the bonehead move of the year right there. Right there. I wish I could tell you that, like, I should have kept this audio commentary for these wall jumps and stuff where I was just failing repeatedly and, like, things like that. Like, that accidental camera click that actually worked out really well. But the commentary wasn't great. It really wasn't. So, sorry about that, too. But you know, now that I know that you can jump over here, I have to try it. And I'm just gonna end up killing myself again. Anyway. The real shame of this giving me this much trouble and me not having a good strategy going into this is I like this level. Like, this is not... There are only a couple levels in this game that I really, really hate. Shifting Sand Land is horrible. I can't stand it. And I'm not a big fan of Tick-Tock Clock. It's a fun level in a way, but it's so frustrating. Alright. And this platform goes the wrong way. Like, clearly, the platform should have taken me the way I wanted it, but it didn't. There were a lot of, like, things that were rather surprising to me, like that there wasn't a red coin in there. Like, down below, they led us to believe that breaking those blocks gave us red coins. And then there's a block, no red coin. The saddest part about this is that once we get the red coins, we're not done. You know, I didn't... Oh yeah, and then there was that. Jeez. It's beautiful stuff, really. I mean, the level of failure. And this is it, you know? This is the kind of stuff that you just can't keep audio commentary for. I might have been able to, replay it, you know, to just, like, play it and get the empty stars. And then say, like, listen, you have no idea how bad it was, but... You have a right to see how bad I am at this game, right? I don't know, maybe you don't. I'm trying to be honest with you people. And this is the thanks I get. Silence. Oh wait, you can't talk to me because it's post commentary. You can't talk to me anyway. It's one-way medium. I broadcast, you listen. Oh, you can comment. In fact, you should. I like it when people comment. I like answering comments. There we go. See, that was beautiful. Alright, 87. Now, still, this doesn't solve my problem. And my problem is that... And that was a great jump. My problem being that this will take us out onto the ledge by the bottomless pit or whatever. But then I can't get back. This was, by the way, the run where I figured out how to get back. And this bat, like, it would be nice to be able to get that coin from that bat, but you can't. Or at least I can't. Because, like, you jump this way. Like, this is where you would come in normally. So this is where you go. This is how you jump over. And, like, it's pretty forgiving when you go this way, but, like, I fell down the pit a couple times. I don't like that. And so I was hoping on this run that the fact that I didn't actually go down into the water wouldn't make this, but it doesn't make it an issue. Like, going down into the water isn't the problem. The problem is getting back across the pit, because it's angled in a way that you can jump to the heart platform, but once you jump off the heart platform, it's hard to get up to the next place. Like, and I think the game dynamics, I think it just makes you fall easier when you're jumping the other way. I don't know how you set something like that up if you're a programmer, but they seem to have. And then I realized that I could just come over here and do this. And just go back the way I came. So that's my story, folks. Sorry about the boring commentary. Sorry about the post commentary. Sorry about the 2 long stars again. You know, maybe it'll get better. Maybe it will. I'm actually, I recorded a little past this point, so I'm not 100% sure. But there you go. So, bye everybody.